Hello everyone, in this video we shall be taking a look at Anguna, Scourge of the Goblin King. It's a brand new NES game that's currently being released by the 6502 Collective and has been developed by Nathan Talbot. It's literally just finished its Kickstarter. That at the time of recording this video, that was yesterday, so it'll probably be a few days ago at the time of uploading. But it completely smashed its goal. They were only seeking $6,000, something around that, and they got well over $40,000. So awesome, impressive achievement there. I think one of the reasons is not only does the game look awesome, and it actually is awesome, but also they did the Kickstarter the right way, whereas they got the game finished and then they literally went to the Kickstarter for the manufacturing money, which is always the best way to do a Kickstarter, because it just tells the people who are backing it that, you know, there's very little to worry about, you know what I mean? When there's an idea and then they've got to go away and create the game, that's when like you can get 12-month development delays, and sometimes you can even wonder if your money's gone down the drain. But they did it perfect, they did it the right way, and they obviously smashed the goal. The game itself is like a Zelda clone. Well, not so much like a clone, but it took a lot of inspiration from Zelda. You got a lot of dungeon crawling and an overworld map to explore, a lot of keys and power-ups to find, and basically you have to find your way to the Goblin King and destroy him. There is a first look review over on the Retro Detect website now. I did that. They'd sent me a ROM of the game, which I played about 6-7 hours, and then did the first look review. So it is just a brief description of how I first found the game. But now I've got the test card. I shall be doing a full video, and I will definitely be doing a full playthrough of this because I've been really enjoying it so far. So look out for the gameplay video. There will be a bit of gameplay in the corner, which you'll see, so you can just get a brief understanding of what the game is. But the reason why I'm doing this video is because this uses a new type or a special type of board that might not always be compatible in certain clones and stuff. It works in proper hardware, and they have confirmed it works. I believe it's on the Retron, but I'll get that written on the screen now just to confirm. But there might be a couple of emulators with the ROM that it won't run 100% on, or there might be a couple of clone machines, NES clone machines out there that it might not run perfectly on, because this uses, if I can just pull it up on the screen now, this uses what's called a GTRom Mapper, developed by Membler Industries in 2014. They originally were going to use a mapperless board. But it seems as though it made more sense and it was actually cheaper to get the boards done using the GTRom. So I'm interested to see what that GTRom is, so that's why we're going to tear it open. But as you can see, this is a press review, and it is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I didn't get, because the proper game on Kickstarter, if you ordered the limited edition one, you get a rust coloured cartridge, which I think is similar to this, but I think it's like darker, it's more obviously rust colour, like an orangey brown. And you get like a map and a poster and stuff with it, which looks awesome, and the map will definitely come in handy. I played my initial playthrough without the map, and it was very difficult. So now with the map I can actually finish the whole game, because I got to a point where I was stuck. I was stuck at one point searching for a key, and I was convinced it was the final key to find, and then I found it and discovered it wasn't the final key. So with the map now, I'm hoping I can properly complete the game, because at least I can look at the parts that I haven't explored and try and figure out how to explore them. But yeah, this is a press review, and it looks like it's number 7. But yeah, this will go lovely on my shelf with all the other press stuff. But yeah, let's open this up and have a look at this GTRom. Is that going to open? What have I got on there? I've got the wrong bit. So there we go. that's been put in tight. Doesn't feel like those were screwed in by hand. And I want to say a huge thank you to Soul Goose Productions, who were kind enough to have sent me this cartridge to review and allow me to review the game. Wow, these screws are in tight. Here we go. So there we have it. Oh, I'm off screen. There we have this GTRom. This has got the Membler Industries on. Chupacabra GTRom 02. And that looks quite lovely. Probably can't see it now because the lighting at the moment is terrible. So we'll get a picture so we can see the chips on that. And it looks like some sort of test prong here, which I'm not sure what those are for. But yeah, this is quite an interesting board. One I've never seen before. I actually can't see anything in this lighting, so I can't even read the chips off and see what they are at the moment. But obviously, I'll get the pictures zoomed in and I will try and see if I can find out. But on the Retro website, I will put a description of them on there, and then you can all see more detail. There's a little ram head or something there. Sorry, I keep going off screen. But yeah, very nice board. Let's get that back in. A nice tight fit. So yeah, and they were getting the cartridges manufactured in the USA, which is where the game is actually being published. Obviously it's a worldwide, it'll work in a worldwide systems. But the company's from the US of A, so they decided to get the stuff developed, manufactured, sorry, in the USA, so that there were no delays, obviously, with COVID and stuff like that. So hats off to them. They have thought of everything and thought of it the right way and executed it all as perfect as they possibly can. And this is the third game in the series of Anguna, and I have to admit I have not actually played the other two. They were released on the DS and the Game Boy Advance, and the series started in 2005. So it'd be interesting. Once I've completed this, I might actually go back, but you don't actually have had to have played the other games to understand this one or play this one, so you know, it's perfectly fine if you just buy this one without playing the rest. But at the time of doing this, obviously the Kickstarter's finished and they're going to get all the copies out to the people who backed it first, and then obviously it will be for sale over on the 6502 Collective website, which all the links will be down below in the description, so keep your eyes open for that. And if you follow me on Twitter, I'll obviously do regular updates of when the cartridge goes live for sale to the public. But yeah, once again, thank you to Soul Goose for allowing me to review the game, and even though I didn't expect it, I've just taken it apart, so I hope you don't mind. But somebody was bound to do it. But yeah, again, check out the first look review on the website, and stay tuned for the video, and stay tuned for the full written review, which will be on the Retro Detect website as soon as I've done a full playthrough of it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Teardown video. Take care and toodaloo.